Hello, welcome back to K-pop Conversations. My name is Simon, and today we're going to be checking out Brave Girls' round one performance on Queendom 2. They performed a mashup of 치맛바람 and Rollin. So yeah, we're going to check that out. I have seen this multiple times, just to let everyone know. If you're new to the channel, what we're going to do here, just let you know, we're going to watch the video two times. First time, we'll watch it without interruption. I won't pause or anything. I might make a comment here or there. And the second time we watch it, I definitely will pause at certain spots while we're watching the performance. And, pretty much to give you my running commentary on what I think, think about what's going on, my opinions, my views, see if you agree, disagree. It's all good. Okay. All right. With that being said, here is Brave Girls with their Queendom 2 round one performance of 치맛바람 and Rollin. Now, Min Young, who's right here, this whole drum section I thought was very impressive. I was like, wow. And 치맛바람, such a happy song. This sounds so grim. I remember when I first saw this, I was like, wow. Okay, we got Yuna. We're going to talk about her presence later, her stage presence. Yoojung. And Eunji. I'm giggling or laughing. There's a reason why. I'll tell you when we watch the second playthrough. Oh, I love Min Young's voice. I love this song. Oh, Yoojung has the best smiles ever. No, this is... Okay. I'm waiting for the part where they pick up those those glow-in-the-dark poles. Here we go. I thought there was a very brave... I just realized what my word choice there. A very brave, performative choice to do this. I mean, it's very different. Oh, I just got goosebumps watching that. I love that transition. That was perfect. So I am torn, and we'll talk about this later. Was this the best choice for this round to mash up both of those songs? Ah, here we go. The Stingray dance, which I will admit I have done in the privacy of my own home from time to time. Wow. Yeah. Min Young, gotta get those glamour shots. Yu Jung. Oh wait, I gotta pause there. It's such a great expression. Yeah, she's got the best facial expressions. And G, and then Yuna. Okay, so hold on, let me just go back to. Oops, hold on. Well, that's there we go. Okay. Yeah. So, I remember when I first watched this last Thursday. I remember I was watching it on the YouTube live stream, the official live stream, and I was like, wow, they really went for it. I didn't like the glow in the dark polls. I don't know. I like the polls. I like the concept. I like that they did that. But I don't know the color and the shading. Just was like, I mean, because the stage is darker, you want them to be picked up more. So I got it. Okay, I get it. It's. I was really apprehensive. I was a little nervous when Brave Girls was announced for Queendom 2. I was happy to hear about it, but then I was a little nervous at the same time because Brave Girls is that kind of group where they really need to feed off the energy of the audience. You need live people there, okay, as opposed to dead people or fake people. You actually need an audience. And and if you look at their performances, especially by that one YouTuber that pretty much he edited and spliced that one fan cam together of their military performances, they really are a live concert group kind of deal. Certain groups are better live, and I would argue Brave Girls is one of those groups. Also, in terms of their dancing and their singing style. I mentioned this before in my reaction to Chimatbaram. I'll post a link in the description box below of the stuff I've done with Brave Girls on this channel. Anyway, but I'd argued, and I still argue now, that their delivery of their vocals and their dance ability is very unrefined. Now, some of you would be like, "What? What are you saying, Simon? Are you insulting my group?" No. That's not a bad thing. In terms, especially, it depends on the energy of your group, what the energy you're trying to convey to the audience. And looking at their performance, even on music show performances, like I remember when they promoted Chimatbaram last summer. You can just tell they're not all in sync. They're not the most synchronized group out there, okay? And when they sing, there's a lot of... They kind of throw technique to the wind, and they really just give you their energy. And, having been to a few concerts in my life, the crowd loves that. That raw energy. And sometimes in K-pop, because in K-pop, it's a very manufactured, performative act of entertainment, right? That's not a bad thing either, okay? I'm not here to get in an argument between like authenticity and authenticity versus manufactured, all right? But their delivery is more raw, and it works for them, okay? It works for them. For some groups, because they have that picture perfect, synchronous delivery of whether it's their dancing skill or vocal skill, that works for those groups. But for Brave Girls, I argue this works for them. I love it because you don't see a whole lot of it. I mean, the last group I can think of, at least in terms of vocal raw delivery, would probably be Mamamoo. Okay, because sometimes in Mamamoo, where especially if it's a Hawassa, who is not the strongest singer in Mamamoo, that goes to Weird and Solar, right? But the way how Hawassa just delivers, her vocals, it's like, oh, you get it. And the same thing for Solar, Wien, and when Moonbyul raps, right? So it's more about attitude, and Brave Girls has a lot of it. So that's my assessment anyway. All right, let's watch this again. This drum thing is so... Oh, so I remember if you haven't watched the episode, I remember like after this performance is done, Min Young has to clean off pink. So it's pink fluorescent dust on the drums. So you see it like when she's banging the drums. She hit that drum hard, where like, she had to clean off her boots because it's got all this pink dust on it. So, like that's how committed she is to the performance, which I thought was pretty badass. I was in shock. I mean, Brave Girls is not a new group to me, but I was in shock at Yuna's entrance right here, just the way how she looked at the camera, like with this intensity, and I bought it. I completely bought it. Now she just strutted, like she knows she's a badass. Okay, so this part, So this is just me, because I've seen Yu Jung in a lot of variety stuff. Actually, there's a variety show right now on the KBS World channel, the KBS World YouTube channel. It's called Rustic in the Secret Island, or something like that. And she's one of the cast members, and she just laughs all the time, and she's adorable. She looks like Squirtle. So for me, okay, I did not buy this stoic, badass look to her. Like, she's trying to look really serious, right? For a casual viewer of Brave Girls, I'm sure they were like, oh wow, she's really impressive, she's marching down the stairs. For me, I didn't buy it. I have a feeling if you're a Fearless, that's the name of the fandom for Brave Girls. If you're a Fearless, I bet you felt like me. It's like, oh, Yu Jung, she's so cute. She's trying to like put on like her strict face, but it's not working. So that's me. Okay. So that being said, I applaud her effort. So. There's a hint of a smile there. I love how Eunji, because she is their main dancer. She gives a little dance here and she smiles. It was good. She exuded charisma in the dance. I like how we cut from Yu Jung to Yuna here. Okay, I had giggled here earlier because when they showed like the scenes when they're practicing for this, I think it was Min Young that was giving her ideas like, oh, Yuna, for this part, you can get like a male dancer, and you're very close to the male dancer, and then like you sit on him, and Yuna's like, oh, I don't want to do that. Da, da, da. So I thought it was adorable, but here she commits. So, which I was like, yes, you go, girl. So. Okay, I'm sorry. We need to listen to Min Young's part again. Just listen to the rawness of her vocals. Any other like company would have gone to Mnet and said, you need to filter that more to make it sound more sharp. And I love that her company didn't do that. And now, is there some post editing involved? Of course, with all the groups, when it gets released to the world, the entire episode. Okay, but I like how they kept the rawness of her sound. I love it. I like Eunji's tone. That shot of the audience, I just realized I do kind of feel bad for them because, they're used to, their main bread and butter for many years was to perform at military bases, right? And a male soldier seeing pretty girls dance and sing for them, they're going to get rowdy, right? And I think they need that energy because of the COVID restrictions. The crowd is not allowed to scream. So, yeah. So, I feel Brave Girls is working at a slight disadvantage there, but it's still good that there's people there. So. Yeah, it seems like Eunji had mic trouble here. Yeah, but you see her overpower the vocal track. I love Yes, that smile. The best smile. So they cut out the second verse, go right to the bridge. Here we go. I have no words. I just... Alright, here we go. Yeah, I just don't like the yellow fluorescent color, but I understand why they did it. Anyway, I like how this starts with Yuna, how it focuses on Yuna, and it looks like she kicks the dancer out of the way. That's pretty cool. I like this remix part. This is good. Alright, here we go. Here's the magic transition. I don't scream when I watch K-pop performances. I'm not that kind of fan. But when that happened, I may have screamed a little bit. I was like, ah! I was like, oh, that was so cool. So it was just perfect. How you got, you know, the dancers come in with the curtains, the boom, and their change of expression because it's such a happy song. So here you can't see it. So the dancers give the mics back to the singer, each of the members of Brave Girls. Eunji was just into this whole festive mood. Like the dancer had trouble giving her the mic, so yeah. So I kind of that smile. Stingray dance. So good. So good. So good. I want to pause it right there. Yeah. So the question now becomes, actually, it's a good shot of Yuna. All right. So the question now becomes, right? Like in retrospect, they say everything is, hindsight's. Yeah, I'll leave it at Yu Jung right there. Hindsight's 2020. Should they just stuck with one song? Should they just done Rollin? Because it was the round for the what was your group's signature song? Rollin is responsible for their resurgence, right? Because they were on the verge of breaking up last year in February, and this song climbed back on the charts. Should they just stuck with Rollin? I understood why the girls didn't want to just be pigeonholed. So then the question becomes, do you commit to just 치맛바람? Because that was a fun song. Okay. They promoted for like 2.5, 3 weeks, and they would have won for another week, but they all caught I think there was COVID restrictions, or one of them caught COVID, or something happened. Someone got sick or whatever. No, they didn't get sick. Something happened. I remember, I think there was COVID restrictions were more stricter in Korea. I don't remember. Bottom line is that, could they just gone with 치맛바람 instead and made a whole complete performance out of that? We'll never know. Okay. I thought it was cute that they, did both songs in one performance. So I have no complaints, but then I am biased as well. So those are my thoughts anyway. All right. I'm going to leave you here with this picture of Yu Jung's goofy face. She's super adorable. Anyway, well, listen, thank you so much for spending the past 19 and a half minutes of your life with me. I appreciate your time as always. If you enjoy this content, like, comment, subscribe, typical YouTuber stuff. Thank you again so much for your time. I'll see you guys later. Until then, stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy, be good to each other. I'll catch you all later. Take care. Bye-bye.